Autumn comes as a huge relief to those that find the heavy heat of summer somewhat suffocating. I feel lighter once autumn equinox passes. The fruit harvesting and the preserving is still in motion, but the light is at the end of the tunnel, and I can see a time ahead where there's less for me to do and more space to rest. Recently, I pulled out my long-infused calendula oil and made a batch of calendula balm. It's sitting in my online shop if you feel the need for some plant healing. Calendula is fantastic for healing most skin issues, especially dry skin. I also made a batch of calendula lip balm. Nothing heals dry and cracked lips better than calendula. I've had dehydrated lips at times throughout this past summer, and one day of applying the lip balm and they are healed. I have my shop details in the description below, but my youngest has also made some calendula balm and some calendula lip balm, which she will be selling at this Sunday's Castlemaine Artist Market. It's in conjunction with the ending of the Castlemaine State Festival, so it's going to be a really fun celebration and definitely worth the visit if you can head up this way. I'll be there with my two daughters, supporting them in their little stall. My eldest daughter is an artist illustrator, and she has all of her artwork on greeting cards, stickers, and art prints. And then my youngest daughter has some herbal balms, and they're also together now doing hair feathers. So I've got a couple of feathers in my hair that they've put in recently, and they are offering this now in their stall. So if you or your children would like to have some feathers put in their hair, they're offering that too. If you do come to the market, please pop by and say hello. I'll be wearing this yellow sun hat, so make sure you look out for me wearing this. And my youngest daughter and I have been potting up some kale plants that have been coming up in my garden. I have got hundreds of them coming up. So we've been potting those up, and she's going to have them there as well to offer. She's also planning on doing a few flower posies as well, so they will be there too. My girls are very creative and they like to do a whole range of things to have on their stall. So if you're local, come and head down. It's going to be a great day. And if you're from further away and you can make it on the day, then please do come by. There are a few things happening along the Calder Freeway this weekend, so you could pop into a few things along the way. And the closing of the State Festival and the Artist Market is going to be at the Castlemaine Botanical Gardens. I highly recommend walking around those gardens. They are beautiful. And then of course across the road you have the mill, so you can go and visit the mill afterwards. We've had a few issues with our fruit trees this year. One that has reoccurred from the previous year is the pear slug. The slugs eat into the leaves, and eventually the leaves are skeletons. We've also had some splitting of the fruit, which is manageable by not watering the fruit trees so heavily in one go. And of course, we've had the birds coming down to eat our fruit, or in most cases, the cockatoos, which just come down and rip the fruit apart to get to the seed. I've been netting a lot of the apple tree rows this year, and that's proven to work. Our dogs are also doing a great job at keeping the birds away. I've still got so many apples to pick and process this year. These ones are quite small and they're starting to drop off the tree down below. I'm just going to bite this one open and see if they're ready. So these ones have a nice dark seed in them. So that's telling me that these are ready. And they're beautiful and sweet. They have got a bit of a dryness about them, which is just a trait of some apples. They sort of leave your mouth feeling a bit dry. I will try and locate the name of this apple tree here and put it on the screen for you. We've filled our small fridge with nashies and plums and apples, and we've got it on a sort of a medium coolness so that it can store for the next coming month or two, and we can eat through them slowly and give them away. But that small fridge in our shed is now full, and the fridge in our house is pretty full as well with lots of things. So I'm going to need to process these apples, bottle them up and do some dehydrating, some more dehydrating of apples. But I'm looking forward to showing you the ways that I have preserved my fruit this year in an upcoming video. I haven't been to the shops to buy fruit and vegetables for a couple of months now, and that is quite usual for our summer to autumn period. We normally are able to eat from the garden for at least 3 months of the year without having to go to the shops, but this does involve having to give up some things, and I believe we have purchased a few bananas here and there because we've wanted something different and some variety. But my main focus is to eat what's here so it doesn't go to waste. Let me know what you're eating from your garden at the moment down in the comments below, and let me know if you can make it to this Sunday's market. I'd love to see you there, and make sure you do come by and say hello. I hope you are having a beautiful week, my friends. It sounds like I need to go and rescue my garden from the dogs. They're currently digging a massive hole. So I need to go and rescue whatever plants they're digging up. I will see you again very soon, my friends. Bye for now.